Hello, our expert speaker today on A Wonderful Life is Atul Patil, a thought leader in the Indian engineering industry. Atul is the founder of Knowledge Bridge, set up with a vision to contribute to building India's brand as made in India, engineered in India and designed in India. With this objective, Atul is working with engineering students from many different colleges to help them to discover their career paths. Previous to this, Atul was Vice President with the Tata Group for over 8 years and has also worked for different companies like Bajaj Auto, General Motors, General Electric, Boeing and Kawasaki. Atul has a Master's in Science degree in Mechanical Engineering from COEP Pune, a Master's in Automobile Engineering from the University of Southampton, UK, and an MBA from the Canadian School of Business.
Hello friends. Today we are going to talk about career planning for engineers. These are few questions that really bothered me over years, and here is my small effort to share some perspective about finding answers to these questions. Like, what are the career opportunities available after I do my engineering? How is the Indian and global industry growing? What are the functional areas like design, research, production suitable for me? What are corporate looking out in individuals when they hire us? How can I plan my long-term career? And how can I increase my earning power? Let's look at the past. Often in our life we have to make a lot of decisions by selecting the school that we go, selecting the discipline that we want to pursue in life. We have seen our friends going into different branches like electrical, mechanical, and everybody goes ahead in career. At some point of time, we realize that the option that we have chosen is really very complicated, and we're not making us enjoy that particular option. Sometimes we feel that we are part of a herd, and we don't feel that adding value to the system, and we get a little bored and frustrated into the career. Sometimes we feel that, oh, there is no growth ahead, and we start thinking what could be the next option in front of us. And of course, unforeseen circumstances like recession and economic slowdown, we have to take a U-turn and restart our career from the beginning. Oh, this is what we like to have: a powerful car, a smooth road, a well documented road map so that we can reach heights of our career. These are the dreams often the engineer looks at when he thinks about his long-term career. One good news, a lot of research has been published in our country which talks about 22% growth in our engineering sector, which means that there are about 350,000 new jobs opening up for engineering students. If you look at a 40,000 feet view on the global economy, if we don't do it, there is definitely a competition from China, Russia, South America, who are very close to us. So it becomes our moral responsibility to prepare ourselves for this stringent global competition. Now let's come down at 20,000 feet and look at India, and let's look at, if I don't do it, who is the person who will snatch away the piece of cake in front of me? There are about 3,500 engineering colleges, 600,000 students pass out every year, and if I don't do it, definitely there is a person sitting in a different city or in my class who will take my place. So better I prepare myself for that opportunity. Here I would like to reinforce in your mind what I really consider important is, what do we do? What as an engineer we are supposed to do? Engineers create solutions to the human problems, using the principles discovered by scientists and mathematicians. So essentially we are problem solvers. We create and invent solutions what people need, and we should not forget about this. Whichever industry we want to get in, we should be looked out as a problem solver. One important thing that many successful people tell is that career do not start when you leave the college. It actually starts when you really take a decision which branch you want to take as your profession, and you take the first day in your college. Here are some perspective of mine on job versus career. Job is something what you do to make money out of it. Career is something which you have a willingness and desire to learn and get trained to build the skills that are required for the future. So it is very important that we should start thinking from a career point of view, and job will follow. When we talk about career, who is responsible for this? I think we are ourselves responsible for career planning, and this is the process which happens all the time. Now the question that might come in your mind is that what does this process look like? How many steps are there? And how can I really master this process so that I can achieve my career goals? I have discovered from the literature available that it is a 6-step process, and if systematically followed, we can reach our goal very effectively and smoothly. The first step is self-assessment. The second comes researching what type of work we should do in our life. Third step is very important, I have learned in my life, is networking and contacts. Fourth is making decision about what type of work you want to do in life. Fifth step is about the work that you do in your life. And lastly is the life and work balance. While doing all these 6 steps, we have to acquire domain knowledge, relevant software skills, employability skills, and make sure that we give justice to academics. If you as a student are able to get this bigger picture about your career planning, I think you are one step you are not far away from your dream career. First step, that is often a very critical step of career planning, is self-assessment. Let's spend a couple of minutes on self-assessment. What is self-assessment? Self-assessment is the process of discovering our personality, our values, our skills, our interests, and our knowledge and liking. Many times we overlook this, and then we realize at later point of time in our career that other option could have been a little better for us. Today there are a lot of technological web-based tests available. The tests I'm very impressed upon and I like are mentioned here. The first test is called as workplace driver, which will help students to find out which discipline they should be more successful. The other test talks about the DISC behavioral report. This talks about what are the behavior traits that would make me happy in the long run. At the end, I would like to summarize the career planning process. There are 3 P's for personal success. That's the skills that you learn through the previous experience and education, the portable skills you bring with you to the job, like critical thinking, general knowledge, research techniques, your imagination, your writing skills, etc. The last and most important P is personality traits and passion, those things that make you what you are. I hope you were able to able to understand this presentation, and feel free to contact us if you need any further guidance. It will be our pleasure to work with you and help you to seek direction that suits you in your career. Thank you for now.